Tän tuttamaan iskulla. Tän tuttamaan iskulla maasuttek. Tän on. Tän on godt. Mun on kohtaamaan kan varuuta. Se hyvät se. Tän tuttamaan iskulla. Ja ja pappa sovimaankin no ja me katsomme sanottuista voi.
Kia ja juokosa niin tonnon.
I can ask her questions and she can answer. Whatever.
Does she want to say her name first?
Yes. Are you using that?
Yeah, it's recording.
Option. Are you going to delete
So
it?
yeah, you can just trim it after.
Kijk je naar zien of het richtig is. Dat is naar zien richtig.
Asen?
Ja.
Ani Wabano sinne kaasun. Veneski giotsin. Minä
Do you have any stories about catching babies or anyone in your family catching babies?
Kiva pakana viskattu na kadilta doashan sta bagi peste de vatmana.
Ai. Ai hapukungi gikitskenten go. Venekania kusatte entävenemat venekana juitsi hikutanda.
She said she heard people when someone calls them so to come and help them during the birth process.
How did they prepare for birth?
Kiva pakana magina da totta e when you go na kana de akasante. Sto gibestina. Ja akasante na kan. Totta moga panne mana na kana ge ja tukut ja ne when you tik. Omat vamos että stavga toas.
Estoy con esto poco machisekan. Pakoanegin. Kes viskoin että navaisesta poco tsekasiu.
They got ready your instruments like the scissors and also stuff to clean the baby. They got that ready beforehand and there's something that to wear for the baby like the blanket. Somebody wrap the baby in clothes.
Does she have any more stories about the catching babies or delivering babies?
Mun ei kosta pahan te hau. Middeldag. Mun ei soos te vesten vaatsemun.
Giikeskenten sanen päiväjuttana että Uinapuku uttana.
She knows that her dad caught babies. She was a midwife too.
Does she hear of any stories? Her dad?
Te dad was man kohtaa ittek. Te dad te patuttaa middeldag.
Mun tuossa pehtoa siellä mutta Giskentin mä kun uinapuku viitsähän mä et vielä kosen. Minä.
We never really talk about what he did, but she knows that her forefather usually is the one to help who took her mom's babies.
Askamaga saa kurkuttaga venna. Täpän. Vai siitä nuo kuttuina, ei mä siitä nuo dosis aina
Sometimes
muussa.
her aunt too was a midwife to her mom.
What was her dad's name and her aunt's name?
Täysin kanssa kohtaa ittek.
Saapti Wabano.
Her dad's name was Wabano. Mä gynne your hand, mä dosis.
Scholastic Bird.
Her aunt was Scholastic Bird.
Askin mä kavu kiepatane. Maski kuhatta kuhaskin. Skindinane maski maskiugattava. T-shirt manusittan ei pääse kättiinkin.
She knows that they only use masks from the muskeg for the baby to use as diapers. They dry the muskeg during the summer, prepare it, and that's what they use after the baby is born. Yes.
Did they use anything else for the baby?
Mulla ei ollut tuossa jääpätäntä. Olisi ei ollut tuossa.
Ventui?
Mulla ei ollut tuossa jääpätäntä, olisi ei ollut tuossa. Olisi.
Kiko näittää.
Apetesta on saanut voi valittamaan. Apetesta on jääpätästä tuli se että voi jääpättä hikane titi se no se to.
Ai hau. Manukit ke mannaga usava munuina mettunaga nuska kamaskoag not. Brown kiga light brown mannaga juna manukit jettak. Vanha kausittain ohi. Pakuisikan täpys kun tiisinavo.
They for baby powder they used a log, a dry log that's sort of rotten but dry. They prepared that and pounding it until it is like baby powder, only it's brown because it comes from a log. That's what they used to dry the baby, but like baby powder. She says it was brown, it was very fine. That's what they use.
Like for a diaper rash?
No, just to dry the baby. You know,
okay.
when the baby has a bath, sometimes you dry the greases. That's what they use.
Okay. What's it called? What's that stuff called?
What?
What's that stuff called that they use? Is there a word for it?
Tässä kattikin vaan mittoa pattakin no tästä kanava.
Manukit jettak mannaga maskoag tu kumaga. Usittain on puku. Muisti pakuisikan tiisinavo. Skinny night one.
Yeah. She has no word for it, but it's when it's finished after they made it. It's really fine, just like a baby powder the store when it's brown. Because he said, but they usually have no word for it.
Does she know anything for the placenta?
Ademaki uttisi se tiivanto. Uttisi.
Mistä kuhan vuokuttanut no pannu.
They used to put the placenta, they tied in the cloth, and then they hide it high in the trees. It's not natural, I guess. But I have it will the birds will pick at it and do this in the grease.
Does she know any teachings after the baby's born or for the baby?
Kiko va sottura tiivan mitto ne masti kuttano ditto.
Mun iskin. No pakattamana puku. Anna me tuttukattike hekiskwa.
She doesn't really know why they did it because she was young that time, but she's seen it done. Yeah.
Can she tell us what she knows about? Just anything about midwifery?
She just says that she's seen it done, but she doesn't know the teachings about it.
She can share anything.
Kuptana on käynyt muuten itse.
Anything she wants to share.
Miskä se joo. Vaatsi muuten.
Mestui puku keguan ki tiapattaneesta skikattako keguan. Wapusian ei suskaa kun tuossa.
Everything was used, the thing that's in the bush for the baby to use, like the rabbit fur. They made it a blanket for the baby to keep the baby warm. They made it a blanket, weaving it first, so that it will turn the beautiful blanket for the baby warm.
Eipä pyttiin este. Ei muuttiin. Joka ne jäävät takana keguana. Sitä pukatte kojana.
Usually when they used to travel out during the cold winter, that's what they will use for the baby to keep warm. Like they'll probably use it in the tikanagan, like a blanket,
Mm-hmm.
and it will keep the baby very warm. Or they will use what do you call that? Hide, the one that they made,
Mm-hmm.
soft hide. They made from leather, like from moss or caribou, but very soft. They made it so it's very very soft. They will cover that on top of the rabbit skin blanket, and that will keep the baby very warm with the wool sweater. Then they'll put it in the chicken iron.
Is there anything we can share for new moms, like young moms again?
Tänne tuttakon mana niinku se ei hau kiskin mana kivon tänne just pavat mana ima minun mielestä niinku uskot ei hau kaivat tuossa ei mahdu niin paljon mana
Ei.
omaasut tännehän omaasut
Vittu muokan on saanut puhuke. Ei tuttavat niistä tiitisee siis denotse.
Yes, they will give the teachings what to do with the baby, how to care for it, and what to use. They will get all that before they have the baby.
What was the man supposed to do a long time ago? The man, maybe during labor, or just the man's role?
The one who got just a baby, you mean?
Mm-hmm. It was the man's role, long time ago.
Mutta ne ei saa puhua kun mä ikiskä pesu.
Like they're expected to care for the cord, like how to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They'll be told how to cut the cord.
These were my questions. I had to change them a little. There's one about aftercare.
Kaiskoma kun näistä kaiskoma asutesko. Mission do panama vetamagisko.
Kun mä näin ei suomuke panne mä me eistit.
Yes, he said that the woman will take it easy after resting before starting work again.
What about for breastfeeding?
No sana asumana, no sana asumana ipatrinakan.
Syömättä.
Yeah, as long as the baby is hungry, then they will encourage to breastfeed.
I guess that's all. I have this one here.
Yeah. Tai sitten minä kun kapskaa pesikin, minä sanon me tuttaa hiukan suisko, koska mä tuttik. Kautta näyttö kun se kapskaa pesikin, voi näyttää se tsekin tukan, joo. Staunis näitä, minä sanon sitä tsekin staunis. Ja minä pääsen tukun näkanak. Sitten se puhutaan näyttää hän tsekin skoga, kun sen te. Ei pitää näyttää kun tekee.
Se kun aika aska eikä minun pani tavallisesti sen tee pistse. Huomasin, että täykin. Ensin.
She says for those women that have no complications, but one never knows when there will be complications there. But for those women who have an easy birth, then they should care for them, especially in the village. But he says sometimes they'll need to go out for serious complications.
Aska nuhteinen puhua sen tee pistse pommoisen että täykin.
Sometimes it happens that the baby dies inside. Yeah.
Wanneer ik dus vandaan is er niet meer. Ako siya mo kung may kaya tadi behut. Wanneer ik het dan maar.
Yeah. It happened to her daughter. Even while she was in the hospital, she had a stillborn baby. Even though she had the best of care in the hospital.
How did they help when there was a loss? How did they help when there was a loss?
Oh, you mean the woman?
Like when there's a loss, yeah. How did people help the woman?
The baby, you mean? When they lost the baby?
Yeah, when there's a loss.
Tanto dato man skumman ei ole ei on hauduttu. Ja. Iskoon halut ristisema. Tanto tästä man mai mahalo ni bana. Yes. Yeah, usually they would counsel her.
Okay, I think that's all.
Minkä sitten juttu hän min.
Ja kun se kun se piti kiinni.
Mä